welcome once again to another edition of Geek Culture Congress. I'm one of your hosts always, Louis Speedy Jr. Gonzalez, accompanied by the very funny and talented actor and comedian extraordinaire, Mr. Tarek Lewis. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing good, man. I'm sitting here in some pajamas. That's why I'm not.
Yeah.
Why I'm not on the screen.
It's all good, man. That's right. It's quite all right. Also, welcome Michaela Fig from Adult Adventure Time YouTube channel. How you doing, Michaela?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing well. You know, I'm here with Mr. Joey Franchises in the studio, but his camera's not up yet. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing good.
Which microphone you on? Hold up. Let's see. Get you on here.
Yeah. No, we good money over here. I'm just trying to get myself situated into this, visual space.
Yeah. I hear you, brother. How's everybody's weekend, man? We had a super exciting, fun weekend.
It was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a chance to see Jurassic World.
Yeah, let's talk about that. Let's make that the first on the itinerary because I did a review already about it, and I want to get you guys' take on it. Tarek, did you see it?
I have not seen it.
Okay. So no, a spoiler free, I guess. We'll take it.
You can spoil it.
No,
You
we
can-
can spoil it.
Unless Tarek,
Tarek.
tell us how you feel, Tarek, about that.
About not seeing it yet?
Yeah, or do you care about spoilers or not?
I do not care about spoilers.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. Cool. So
I'm pretty sure all the dinosaurs don't die. There'll be another Jurassic Park.
Nah, this is the last one.
Shout out to my boy Leo. Thanks for checking in, Leo. Yeah, this is the last one. You think so?
Yeah, they said it. This is the end of the legacy or chapter or whatever.
Okay. Well, Michaela, I know you got some strong feelings about Jurassic Park, so go ahead. Let everyone have it.
I actually liked it.
You did.
I enjoyed it. It was a fun time. It was dinosaurs meet Mission Impossible.
Uh-huh.
Like, it was just like action packed. I thought Colin Trevorrow, like, doing the whole trilogy of Jurassic World, I thought was great. I'm so happy they kept, one auteur through all of it. It was definitely out of the box, not something I would expect from, the Jurassic Park franchise.
Okay.
But I thought they did a pretty decent job. I think it was still just so much fun. What about you, Joy? Did you like it?
Yeah, I actually enjoyed it, and I thought it was kind of weird how it got so many bad reviews or was ranked the worst of the Jurassic Park series because honestly, there was a lot of like dope callbacks to the first film. The villain was actually a really deep cut from the first film. I mean, you blink and you just miss it. You know what I mean? Like, and probably that might have what struck a lot of people who were viewing it because, like I said, you got to be a real fan to understand who that villain was in that movie. So I don't think a lot of people got that.
Yeah, I missed that.
But also they did try to cram in a few things. It did get kind of Fast and Furious-y at one point.
Okay.
How they just be doing like the most at some point. But
Yeah.
it was doable. I mean, you gotta go into these movies thinking like, dog, this is dinosaurs causing chaos and doing dinosaur shit.
Yeah. I mean, you signed up for a Jurassic Park movie. You're gonna get Jurassic Park. I think that was my take on my whole review. I mean, it's full of Jurassic Park stuff.
Chris Pratt will not get a Oscar nod for this.
He wasn't bad.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, it was good. I enjoyed it. It's what we go to the movies for.
Yeah. Go ahead, Michaela.
He also wasn't the star of the show. Like, he wasn't.
No, not necessarily.
As like the first one, yeah, he was the first Jurassic World. Yeah, he was the star of the show. But this one, I feel like they shared each character's story arc equally.
Fair enough. I enjoyed the old school characters. The original characters.
Right, I did like how the original characters came in, and I thought it was just going to be like almost like a cameo appearance, but they were part of the a storyline on this.
I think they balanced everybody really well. Like,
right,
it felt like that you'd see Ian Malcolm will have his moment. Was it Ellie and Dr. Grant had their moment? I mean, and they finally paid it off with their relationship. From the first movie, from the very first one. I thought that was really cool. They just did a really good job of it was a good closing to a 6-movie series.
Yeah. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the movie. I thought it was very good. I guess I missed the deep cuts or the little Easter eggs and stuff.
Did you know who that villain was?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
No. Go ahead and explain the spoilers.
Spoiler alert. So, you remember in the first Jurassic Park film where old boy from the he was from Seinfeld, the big dude with the glasses. He was like the diabolical guy who was like unhappy worker at Jurassic Park, and he stole those embryos, those dinosaur embryos, and was selling them. Mm-hmm. And he met this guy in Costa Rica, I think. Yeah. The guy's name was Dotson. Okay. So that's the villain. The villain is Dotson. Like, it is Dotson. They mention it. So that's what happened when he got those embryos from old boy when the first Jurassic Park was popping off. Okay. So you never know what his story was.
See, now I'm gonna have to go back and watch stuff again.
And it's crazy because it's like I heard his name in the new movie, and I'm like, Dotson, and I'm just kept thinking, like, there was that part where he's like, Dotson, we got Dotson here, and he's like, because he was trying to keep a low profile when he was obtaining the embryos from dude, and he was like, nobody knows you, nobody cares, like that type of shit. It was crazy. So I'm like, wow, they really dug deep for that villain, which is dope because you never knew what happened to dude. And those embryos are just out here flying around. And remember that little can he put it in? It was like a shaving cream. Yeah. Or the whip. Yeah,
because he had it. He took it with him.
He had it in the. It was in the. Yeah, it was in the new movie.
Okay, so they recast that character.
Yeah, I think they might have recast him, or that might have been him.
Okay. Huh. Interesting. Okay.
See, look, you didn't even know
that was a deep cut. That was a deep cut.
Super deep cut. It was dope.
That flew over my head.
Dope how they implemented him.
Are you gonna go back and watch all the Jurassic Parks now, Tarek Lewis? So when you be prepared.
I think somebody else said they're always re-ranking the Jurassic Park movies now, and it does make me want to kind of go back and watch them. But I am gonna watch this. So I'm just probably not. I got the AMC movie stubs now, so I might go to the theater and watch it.
You got it.
I got it.
I got to upgrade too.
Yeah. I always keep mine.
You do.
I always keep mine because I go to the movie screeners, and if there's ever a crazy line, I just I got the platinum. I love the line.
Yo, to add on to what I said about the Dotson character. So you remember how that Dilophosaurus in the first movie, the joint with that shoots the venom out of his mouth? Yeah. You know how he killed that, the big dude in the first movie? Yeah. So they, you know what I mean? Like, it kind of paid off itself with Dotson getting killed by them as well.
Ah, okay. Yeah, so they caught him in the underground, in the Underground Railroad thing. Yeah. You're gonna enjoy it, Tarek. Trust me, it's good. It's good. It's a good time.
Jurassic Park is not a suspense-filled adventure. I'm there to see dinosaurs wreck shit. You know what I mean?
No, and that happens. Yeah.
For Chris Pratt's humor and Bryce Dallas Howard's face,
there was not much of Chris Pratt's humor, by the way. Just spoilers for you.
As long as the dinosaurs are funny. I don't.
There's a lot of thriller parts.
There is. Yeah. And I thought it was cool that they didn't really do the cheesy like redo certain lines. I think they did it one time with when they encountered the Tyrannosaurus and Chris Pratt and Dr. Grant or Sam Neill said the same thing at the same time with the don't move. They can't see you if you don't move type thing. But yeah, they didn't really do too many cheesy one-liners from the originals, like callbacks. Yeah. So which was cool. I thought it was awesome.
Very interesting. It's definitely a good time to go watch it, Tarek. You're gonna enjoy
it. Fourth. Yeah. It's the fourth best Jurassic movie.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
Do you have that ranking memorized, Joey?
Yeah. So obviously,
there's fans of Jurassic Park, bro. There's people who run. It
was better.
Rep Jurassic Park.
I didn't like Fallen Kingdom. I thought Fallen Kingdom was the worst one out of all of them.
Interesting. Fallen Kingdom was okay.
Well,
I didn't like Fallen Kingdom at all. Right. I get the black market thing they were trying to do, and it was kind of Lost Worldy to me. This one felt like its own thing.
Interesting. Okay, fair enough. So good time at the theaters, guys. Go watch Jurassic Park Dominion, especially if you're a Jurassic Park fan. You're gonna enjoy it. It's gonna be a lot of deep cuts and stuff like that I didn't even catch there. Oh, we lost somebody. We lost Michaela. Let's see if we fix this here. All right. Let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. Obi Wan Kenobi.
I haven't even watched this new episode.
Episode 4. Joey's not on it.
Nah.
Tarek, you got some strong opinions about this episode? How you feel about this episode?
I'm loving the show. I haven't encountered a bad episode yet.
Okay. They're saying that this is the weakest one. They're saying that this is the weakest one. So
I don't understand.
The consensus.
The Star Wars fans are the worst, man. Nope. It was one of the dopest ones to me.
You think so? Okay. I want to hear why.
Well, I think a lot of the people, man. I think a lot of people. Wait till you get 51 to be judging what Obi-Wan does. When you get like 51, Force don't move like he used to. Tell you that. I can tell you that.
Yeah, he's definitely out of practice. Yeah.
Yeah, I liked it. Just seeing him get his mojo back a little bit. It reminds you of the Obi-Wan we knew not in the prequels, but in the beginning of in Star Wars.
Yeah.
You know, he's using things to make noise, he's using subtleties, he's using his surroundings to mask his, lack of brute force that he used to have. He's getting it all back. And it's again like what Joey was saying about Jurassic World. You gotta suspend some disbelief. It's the Force we're talking about with magical Jedi ninjas and a dude, an asthmatic dude, who somehow survived burning, just some suspense. Some suspending disbelief that you have to have there. I thought it was good. I enjoyed it. The biggest faux pas for me was, I think the woman who's playing the Imperial agent.
The double agent. Yeah.
Yeah, she kind of karate chopped somebody in the throat who had on like a.
Yeah, I had a problem with that too. I was like, yo, she kind of like smacked that dude in the helmet, and I was like, okay.
Well, if you watch it back, she goes like underneath the helmet and like hits him here. I guess they were smart to do that, but the little things like that are a problem.
Yeah.
But I overall really enjoyed the show.
I didn't like let's hide the little girl under the cloak. See how far we get. That was
whack. Yeah.
That was like, I was like, okay, this is the best we could do, guys. All right.
What you should have done is put her on the back, put her on your back, and cover her up, and made it look like you had a jetpack.
You see, they need to hire Tarek Lewis because some rewrites there. That's
just for continuity. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it, man. I had a problem with the floating, the hovering snowspeeder. But then I realized that I guess because one of the snow speeders hovers over I'll ruin the episode for Joey. Near the end there, when one of the snow speeders is hovering like a helicopter, kind of like a. Remember? It was shooting at Reva. The snow speeder that came in at the end of the episode to help to rescue them.
You mean the ship? The actual
the speeders.
Ship?
Yeah, the speeders. The speeders, the guys that rescued them at the end of the episode.
Yeah, those aren't speeders.
Yeah, they're the snow speeders.
They're not. Those aren't speeders. Yeah. There's a whole battleship. It's like having an X-wing float.
Yeah, I guess.
A speeder is like a pod racer. I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know.
They fly. What was your issue with them?
I just didn't think that I never seen them float before like that. I was like, okay.
Yeah, they're flying devices, Speedy.
I never seen them hover like that. That's what I'm saying. I never seen them used like that before. That was okay. All right.
Yeah.
I digress. I'm being a little sweaty about it. I was being a little sweaty about it. Yeah. I had a problem with it. Other than that, a lot of people don't like the episode, man. What do you think about that? Well, we gotta let Michaela talk about it. Michaela's been going in and out trying to fix her connection here.
Yeah, for some reason it's just not working for me. Now my dog's barking.
It's okay. But I know you got strong feelings about the latest Obi Wan Kenobi episode. And she left. But a lot of people on the internet are not feeling this episode, man. Joey, what's going on with the Star Wars fans, man?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you, man. I'm not
are they just expecting I don't know. I guess expectations versus reality. Is that a problem?
So I could now talk. Sorry, my dog was extremely barking at me. But so Obi-Wan, Obi-Wan's my guy. But this episode I thought was just very slow moving and just did not give me what I wanted.
Tell us why. We want to know. We want to know why. I didn't think it was the greatest episode. It was okay. I'm ready for the next ones. But tell us why you think this is definitely the weakest one.
Because it was just it didn't have a lot in it. It was just going to go rescue Leia. I mean, you did see, the base in which all of these Jedi have been going to, find, salvation or to get freedom or try to get out of a sticky situation, aka Ice Cube's son showing up.
That was
finally.
Cool. That was dope seeing him.
Right, and then you get to them trying to get Leia, but I don't know. I just feel like it wasn't enough.
Yeah,
for me,
okay.
for a show that only has 6 episodes, just like how we felt when Moon Knight had that episode where you're going through his he died.
Right.
It just felt like that episode where it's just like, okay, what else?
Okay.
So to make up for this, because we all rushed last 2 episodes.
Yeah, it's a problem.
And that's what I'm afraid of these episodes. But when I was at Star Wars Celebration,
yeah, I mean, I went to great segue because I want you to talk about that.
Right. So I went to Star Wars Celebration, wonderful time. Got to go to the premiere of Obi Wan Kenobi, and I got to meet Ewan McGregor himself.
Cool.
And when after the whole weekend was pretty much over, and they have this Star Wars live stage that's like in the middle of the show floor, that they bring out a lot of celebrities, and they bring out showrunners and just a bunch of people, artists, all of that.
Okay.
And Ewan actually was not scheduled to be up on the stage, and he just wanted to get up on stage to thank everybody. So he gets up on stage to thank everyone, and he says, "I hope you enjoy episodes 3, 4, 5, and 6." And then he said, "and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10." So we're thinking, they want to do a season 2. And
maybe.
They might just be dragging this on because they know that they're going to do season 2. Do we need season 2? Probably not. Because this is like Star Wars' fault here. As in, they like to just, expand on stories that don't need to be expanded on. But I mean, I'll take Ewan any day. I'll take 50 episodes of Ewan McGregor.
I see maybe not enough time in these 2 episodes to get where they're trying to get to. What do you say, Tarek?
What do y'all think they're trying to get to?
I don't know. Maybe trying to get to the evolution of Obi-Wan to the Obi-Wan we know from A New Hope.
Yeah, but we don't know much about Obi-Wan in A New Hope. He's like in about 30 minutes of that movie.
Yeah, but he's like.
We're not trying to get to Obi-Wan in A New Hope. I think we're trying. The whole this freaking thing was made was because they wanted to see Ewan and Hayden, rekindle their bromance.
Yeah, that's true.
I just see it as like a beloved character that they want to catch you up on what was going on with them, and you only have a few options. You've already done prequels. You can't put them in the ones that are already the stuff after Return of the Jedi. You don't want to see Obi-Wan at 7. Where can we show this character, this guy who's really willing to do it? What happens? And Rogue One was a success, and I think it's kind of like, well, what's going on in the universe after the Empire? And what better way to do that than through the eyes of Obi-Wan Kenobi? He does. I get why they would do it, and of course the money, but I'm just not sure what people want it to be, because you can only go so far before you start really, really damaging continuity for what. Even now, like him facing off, seeing Vader, and Vader saying in the original Star Wars, like, now I'm the master. When we left, I was the learner. Now I'm the master. It's like, well, wait a minute. You guys ran into each other, 10 years ago. So what does that mean? Why didn't you say it then?
They got to show us more, I guess. They gotta, because we gotta be patient.
If you watched A New Hope recently, you know that when Obi-Wan and Anakin, aka Darth Vader, and Ben Kenobi see each other for the first time, that was supposed to be the first time they've seen each other since.
Just a master of evil, Darth. Yeah, it's gonna be. Let's see how it continues to evolve. We got 2 more episodes, and if they're gonna give us another season, I guess. I just hope they. Go ahead.
Star Wars, they're gonna bleed this. Like, there's gonna be a young Chewbacca movie. He's like just a cub, you know what I mean? Like
a Chewbacca
like Baby Yoda.
The evolution of the Ewoks.
Right. There's a bunch of subtitles on it. You know what I mean? Just a lot of rolling R's.
Let's talk about.
Listen, sorry, I just want to mention one more thing about Obi-Wan. Because what I do love about this series, it might not get us anywhere. It might just show us, little Leia and Obi-Wan between the years. But I do like how they are hinting towards just a bunch of Jedi that are in Rebels and Clone Wars that we could see live actions of.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping to see Cal Kestis from Fallen Order.
That'll be
from
cool.
the video game.
Yeah,
that's
really
who
cool.
I want to see live action, because there has to be a reason they made Cameron Monaghan like exactly the same look.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, they do it in other video games, I'm sure.
Of course,
but
they're already working on the next one.
With a franchise that is already live action, they got to bring him in someplace somehow.
I've been thinking about getting the game. I think it's like $10 for my PlayStation Plus subscription.
It's a great
game.
game.
They show
I'm thinking about getting it just to play it on easy and watch the. Yeah. I'm probably gonna get it.
But I like that, and also I did want to mention before we get away from Star Wars is that when being able to go to Star Wars Celebration, there was a panel that was it's called Mando Plus.
Yeah.
So they talked about the Mandalorian, they talked about Boba Fett, and then they got into Ahsoka.
Okay.
We not only got to see the extended trailer of Mandalorian season 3, but we also got to see a teaser for Ahsoka.
Oh, nice.
That has not been released online yet.
Oh, are you gonna explain exactly everything that you saw?
If you want me to expand, I can expand.
I do want you, since you're the only source that we have.
So when they showed us the Mandalorian season 3 trailer, of course we're gonna see Mando and we're gonna see Grogu, but the main mission in this season, he wants to go back to Mandalore to become a Mandalorian again and to like ask for forgiveness. But we all know Mandalore got decimated, it's destroyed,
right?
But during the trailer they do show destroyed Mandalore.
Wow.
And they show him trying to team up with Bo-Katan again, which I feel as though Bo-Katan is going to be like the Scarlet Witch of the MCU, but now of, Star Wars, where she's a beloved character, but she's going to turn on Mando because she wants the black saber. Yeah,
obviously, for obvious reasons.
So, going to Mandalore might be the way for her to, strike him down, because he does not know how to use the dark saber still. We all know this from Boba Fett, the Book of Boba Fett.
Right.
So we saw a lot of that, and we saw a character that was in Rise of Skywalker that is going to be in the Mandalorian. We see Babu Freak.
Oh,
he's going to be in the Mandalorian season 3, which is, it's a nice little touch, because he
cool.
was like
I like that character.
He's that funny. People enjoyed.
Yeah, I enjoy that character. He's funny.
More merchandise to be sold.
Yeah,
they didn't sell enough. Maybe they need to repurpose it or something.
Yeah, it's all marketing.
And then with Ahsoka, last thing. Sorry, I know I'm stealing it.
That's what I was gonna ask you about. Yeah.
So Ahsoka, they're in the middle of filming right now. So they're only 7 weeks in about.
Oh, okay.
And they showed. Okay, if you're listening to this and you have not watched Rebels or Clone Wars, you're probably gonna need to watch this series. Okay. Because it is all animated series put into live action.
Nice.
We see Ahsoka, we see Hera, which is from Rebels, and we see Sabine, who's also from Rebels. And they hint at trying to find Kanan and Ezra, who are also in Rebels. So if you don't know any of those people, you might, if you're a Star Wars fan and you just ignored all of the animated shows, you might need to revisit or try to figure out what episodes you need to watch, because
you could speed watch those Rebels and the Clone Wars stuff. You can
speed watch it. They're 20 minutes long.
There's some filler stuff. There's a lot of filler episodes that you can skip over.
And what's good about when Obi Wan came out, on Disney's social media platforms, Disney Pluses, they showed the episodes you should watch before watching Obi Wan. So I hope they do that for Ahsoka as well. I think there's gonna be a lot more stuff, because Ahsoka was, birthed in an animated show, and so were the other characters that seem like they're gonna be a big part of it.
Right.
But it's getting crazy. Star Wars is getting like an MCU, where it's you need to have watched everything. Wow.
I'm excited. I'm excited for everything. I'm excited for all that stuff. It's content. I'm here for it.
If Ahsoka and Obi-Wan interlap or intersect at some point, that'd be great. be a great fan moment for everybody, I think.
That'll be dope. Let's move on, ladies and gentlemen, because we got a lot of stuff we got to hit before we end up the show, and Joey's got to hit the airwaves at 7 p.m. We got to talk about The Boys. The Boys. Brutal show, man. Everyone's caught up on The Boys right now? I think it's episode 4, right?
Yeah, I just watched episode 4 today.
Yeah.
Great show.
Yeah, man. Just the whole, the temporary V and the whole like it throws a different dynamic to this whole show. You know what I mean? It's like we could actually, put up a fight if we needed to. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's interesting. I think it's very interesting.
It's crazy where Vought is going now, and they kind of they don't value superheroes like they used to anymore, and they find more money in selling this temporary V and like selling it to the military and things like that. Like, and it is so wild to me how Stan Edgar can talk to Homelander like the way he does.
Yeah,
like a regular human being against this superior man who could just destroy him with like the blink of an eye. And he's just, like, boss shit. Like, Giancarlo Esposito is like phenomenal in that role.
Like, it doesn't matter in that world how powerful you are. Politics and
so crazy.
And networking is king. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? It's interesting. It's an interesting world. How are you feeling about this whole show right now, Terry?
I'm actually loving it. I echo what Joey is saying. Is I love how, even when he is unshook. Edgar is unshook by everything. He gets betrayed by his quote unquote daughter a little bit, and he has a meeting with Homelander, and I gotta know what he has on Homelander. I gotta know, and I don't know if it's just the political capital, but when he was like, we need to make sure he's he knows who's in charge, and he tells his daughter, he's like, I'll protect you, I'm not worried. Like, he just seems unbothered. He seems unbothered.
We're getting into spoilers, ladies and gentlemen, about The Boys season 3, episode 4, just in case.
She seems unbothered by him, and in that meeting, you think like, oh, Homelander's gone off the deep end. He's threatening everybody, and he tries to take some digs at Edgar, and Edgar, he's kind of like, okay. Like, eventually you're gonna see. And I'm thinking like, man, what is up with this dude? I don't know if it was in this episode or the last one. I think it was this one. It might have been the last one, but the flashbacks to the Soldier Boy squad.
Yeah.
Payback.
That was fun.
Payback, yeah, and Black Noir's identity and all these things. It makes it really, really interesting.
Yeah, it's all very interesting. Obviously, this episode they found they went to Russia. They got instead of finding the weapon, they found Soldier Boy instead.
Soldier Boy, actually, what is the weapon?
Yeah, he is the weapon.
Oh, okay, okay, all right.
That's why Kimiko is all damaged, because she can't repair herself.
Yeah. So Soldier Boy's power now can nullify, any other superheroes. So they might not kill Homelander right away, but they'll like fuck him up really bad enough to, for him to not like.
For him wanting to like swallow his own tongue or choke on his own tongue.
I think also the other thing is the other wild card is the daughter of Giancarlo Esposito's character, the
Stan Edgar.
Yeah, Stan Edgar. She could just pop heads, with thoughts. You know what I mean? I don't know how Homelander is going to protect himself from that.
No,
and
but
even they had that little dialogue there, and he was like, "You thinking about popping my head?"
But he could probably withstand that though. That's probably just how powerful Homelander is. Like, he was made to be like
Homelander is like
he was made in a test tube.
Yeah.
It's interesting. I'm waiting to see how more it goes. It's getting more diabolical.
Yeah, and it's crazy now that. Go ahead.
I was just saying he didn't seem concerned about the threat of her popping his head at all. Like, he seemed kind of like, but I think he's also very cocky.
Yeah.
He's like,
it's more getting back to the politics again. Yeah, the politics and the maneuvering behind the scenes thing. You know what I mean?
But think about this. Homelander knows that he can't get injured. He could be suicidal to the point where he's so depressed that he knows nothing could hurt him, that he's just like, whatever, kill me. Like really, just try. He's like, good luck, because I've tried, maybe.
What's interesting to me in that episode was when Huey took the compound V and how, like, at the end of the episode, he was just, like, looking at his arm, like, with this, like, sinister kind of, like, a combination of, like, a sinister look and just being high.
Yeah.
And that's going to be interesting because, you know, he made a point in that dialogue where, you know, how Homelander stepped to him and, you know, how he poked his chest out to him a little bit. And how he just feels like they always try to bully him around. You know what I mean? Like, so it's gonna be interesting to see what that temporary V, you know, that hit kind of does for him later on in the show. And I know already, like, Butch is already, you know, he wants to use it because he's,
he wants to protect his ex-wife's son. Definitely.
He wants to kill Homelander. That's his full. That's his full motive.
That too.
But it was crazy in like a couple episodes before this one. I mean, they were having that conversation where they're like, it's so crazy. They're both playing both ends of the, you know, the chessboard, and you know how they like kind of have the same. They have the same goal. It's just from different perspectives.
Right.
I want to see Maeve like the way they talk about Homelander now. He's a real concept of his power level. I love seeing Starlight get mad, her eyes glow. I don't know why it's hilarious.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Like, because it's kind of like
I don't know why she's pretty powerful. You know what I mean? And obviously not enough to kill Homelander, but you know.
And they fought before. She didn't get her ass kicked. She kind of like, you know.
Yeah.
She dabbled a little bit. I really want to see this Maeve fight with Homelander. Yeah. Queen Maeve. She seems like she's getting jacked and ready for it. Poor guy, who's a news member of the Seven. I'm trying to see how he's going to explain that.
That's
Supersonic. I think his name was, or
I think it was Supersonic.
Yeah.
Was he a speedster too?
Yeah.
Was he a speedster too?
I don't know if he was. I think he is a speedster.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah, that sucks. I was like, damn.
Also, A-Train, what a little jerk.
Yeah, A-Train's gonna catch the fate.
Hold on, A-Train sold him out, right?
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
That's what I think. Yeah.
I'm trying to understand A-Train's motive with that because
or Homelander overheard because they all are too loose-lipped in the Seven Tower.
Yeah.
I'm like, Homelander could hear everything. Why are you guys still talking?
Yeah.
Like, shut up.
I think somebody in the episode says, you know, he can hear you, right? And I think I say it to Edgar, and Edgar's kind of like, I don't care.
I don't give a fuck.
Oh, that's right. That's right. When they asked Starlight to be the co-captain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Anyway, that's good times. Good times on in The Boys season 3. Here
makes
for all
me
of
want more Invincible. I want to see some Invincible, but I know it takes a long time to animate, so hopefully we'll see.
Well, we'll see what happens. So let's talk about Black Adam trailer, baby. We got finally a trailer for Black Adam. Yeah. What's our hype level right now for Black Adam? Or we're done with DC?
I'm curious to see if you're bothered that ship they show in the beginning is floating, Speedy, since you're damn.
Whoa, I'm bothered.
Scientist. Are you bothered by this ship floating?
I'm triggered. I'm triggered because I don't know if it can or not. They haven't explained it to me. What's our hype level, guys? Come on, Black Adam.
I'm at I'm in the middle.
In the middle?
Yeah.
You're the DC guy, bro.
I am not a DC guy.
You're about as close as the DC guy as we have.
I mean, it's The Rock, so I think it'll be okay. It's just so wild, just because how much of a mess the DCEU is right now, especially with the Amber Heard stuff going on, and then you got Ezra Miller out here wilding.
I don't even know what's gonna happen with that. Yeah.
Yo, this is insane. Like they need to.
We might not even get that Flash.
Yeah, we're never gonna get that Flash movie.
That's horrible, man. I think that's horrible.
And that's the sad part is because I was actually more hyped for the Flash movie.
Yeah.
More than anything, but this looks all right. I mean,
did we like this? Obviously, they're gonna do the Justice Society of America, apparently.
Adam Smasher looked cool. Hawkman.
What time period do we believe this is set in?
That's what I'm trying to understand too. Where in the timeline is this?
I don't know.
And obviously they're in they're in foreign area like Kahndaq, like near Kahndaq.
Right.
But I don't know. I don't know what to make of it. I mean, I think the costume looks awesome. I think The Rock's gonna be great in it.
I'm excited for it.
It's a very I'm not sure who the villain is. Is he going to be fighting? Is he the villain and the protagonist?
I think he's like an anti-hero. There you go.
You know, so who's he going to be going up against?
I think at first he's going to come off as a villain, but obviously a greater threat, and I think it has to do with those guys that he just smashed.
Yeah.
Pause
it?
No. Oh. That was the expression.
Yeah, he said because he just smashed. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll pause it. Right. And then there's the part where he catches the grenade. But yeah, I mean, I'm here for it. Let's see what happens. You know.
What's weird is that I know he's Shazam's villain. I'd rather see him fight Superman than Shazam, to be honest.
Yeah, and I think that's going to happen, and I'm going to segue into that right after this. So we had this, or you already know how the end of that trailer ends, ladies and gentlemen, okay? I am going to show you guys this. This was a little teaser that Mr. Zack Snyder himself posted. And I'm going to share it right now. Hold up. Let's comment about it. Kayla's going to get triggered, but it's okay.
I'm triggered. I'm like, Zack Snyder, what?
In a good way, Michaela? Or
there you go.
No, I'm kidding.
We don't know yet. He posted this on Superman Day. And he posted my Superman past, present, and future. Picture with Henry Cavill.
Zach is relying on his, social media friends to like blast things out of proportion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hey, listen, he got him a whole second shot at a film.
Listen, I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is he knows he has his, army of the dead.
Yeah.
Oh, no. His show on Netflix is coming.
Social media.
Yeah, he's got his show on Netflix coming. The
Army of the fans.
The Rebel Moon, that was called? Rebel Moon or something like that?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I know he's got the Netflix thing.
Yeah, he's got that coming soon. This is also on geekacitymag.com. I want to make sure I credit them for that. But yeah, let's see what happens. I think that we're going to get that Black Adam Superman thing.
Yeah, it'll probably be like the second I think it'll be the second Black Adam movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We did also get we also got a Prey trailer, another Prey trailer.
Prey.
The official Prey trailer.
That's the Idris Elba movie?
Yeah, that's the Predator prequel.
Predator.
Oh, wait, no, I'm thinking of a different one.
Yeah, Predator prequel. Yeah, so we're going to share that right now with everybody here.
While you bring that up, I did want to mention, my mom told me this. This was crazy. Christopher Reeve, his son, one of his sons, looks just like him. Will Reeve, he's a reporter for Good Morning America.
Christopher Reeve's
I'm like,
son?
Yes. I was like, if Henry Cavill, I totally forgot his name because now I have like Will Reeve in my head. But Will Reeve, I'm like, he could do it. You know what? Give it to. I don't know if he'd ever want to be an actor, but I just thought about that. Of like,
he might not want to step into his father's shoes like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You might be triggered.
Who knows? Who knows? I was just saying that it's interesting that I never knew that he had a son that was a reporter. He's like 30 years old.
Listen, we brought up Ice Cube's son. Ice Cube's son played Ice Cube, so it's
that's true.
There you go.
It's not something out of pocket. Like tell me fill somebody's shoes.
Fair enough.
He is an actor though. He has an IMDb.
Yeah.
He has an IMDb page, and he looks like he's done some acting.
He's not bad either.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Let's get into this Prey trailer. Apparently, this movie is also going to be in the Comanche language. If somebody wants to watch it in the Indian Comanche language, that was something they announced as well. What's our hype level for this, man? We really needed a Predator prequel? Are we here for it?
I'm actually genuinely pretty pleased with Predator films.
Yeah.
But again, it's not you're not going into it for much.
Right.
He should fuck them up with them arrows and spears and stuff.
Yeah, obviously.
This woman is running from a bear.
Yeah.
He should be able to, I'm curious to see what they do, but he should be wearing their ass out. he beat a whole team of like special forces people in the woods, a Predator in the early one. So I'm not seeing how they're even going to hurt a Predator. But I guess we'll see.
Unless they worship him.
Yeah,
maybe that might be interesting.
So this is a prequel to all the Predator movies.
Yeah.
Which one? The Arnold Schwarzenegger or the one they just redid?
Oh gosh, I'm not sure. To be honest with you.
What I thought might be interesting is if this isn't a prequel. If it's like this is us going back around in a circle in history, like, and humanity is diminished or gone, and these are the few people we've gone back to a primal stuff. But I doubt that's it. It looks like it's a prequel.
It's the Prometheus.
Yeah.
It's definitely a prequel. I think it's definitely a prequel.
I thought Prometheus was the prequel to Alien.
It is. But I'm saying this is like this is their Prometheus. This is their Prometheus.
Yeah. But they've already established that predators and aliens live in the same universe. So.
Oh no! Yeah, of course.
I actually liked. No one else liked it. The Predator. I think it was called The Predator.
Yeah, I like that one.
That one? Come on, the one with Olivia, whatever her name is.
Yeah, it was okay.
I was okay with it.
Wasn't she in it? Olivia Wilde, wasn't she in it?
Olivia Wilde. I believe she was.
Not Wilde. Olivia Munn. Sorry.
Olivia Munn. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
She was Psylocke.
Carrick likes that corny stuff.
She was Psylocke, and
it was funny. You have there's nothing to expect from it. You just go, and you're like, all right, this is not. I don't have to look for anything.
Yeah.
It's not like I have to look for plot or good acting or any of that. It's a definition of a popcorn movie. Like, okay, just be violent enough, and I'm good.
Talk about good or not, ladies and gentlemen. We finally got the first episode of Ms. Marvel Disney Plus show. Yeah, did you guys? Who checked it out here?
I did.
Yeah,
I did.
I saw it.
I went in with no expectations. I thought it was okay.
It wasn't.
I wasn't even gonna watch it.
For your audience.
My wife said, "Oh, let's watch this." I was like, "Okay, fine, let's watch it."
What were you saying, Michaela?
It wasn't made for his audience. It wasn't made for middle-aged men.
Thanks for reminding me.
I'm sorry to say it.
Let him know that he's an old guy.
Thanks a lot.
Story, like very teenagey. Like it's supposed to cater to those teens / young adults that are watching Disney Plus that like superhero films.
What'd you think about it, Joey?
I was actually surprised that I liked it a little bit. Like, I think it's a cool coming of age story. It gave me Spider-Man Homecoming vibes, and that's cool. I like how they're like laying the foundation for explaining the powers and negabands.
I think she had one though.
Yeah, she had one. So and it's crazy because I'm trying to see because that's Kree technology, and I'm curious to know because her grandmother sent it over.
All right.
With a bunch of like other junk or whatever the case was that mom was explaining. But it's gonna be interesting to see how, who her grandmother is. Like, how does she obtain this, Kree technology, and do the negabands actually, call because of its power, call out to Ms. Marvel, which is why she comes back to Earth and maybe recruits her to, join for the sequel, which I think Carol Danvers would probably show up in the last episode, or Maria Rambeau, one of the two.
Okay.
Yeah, because the Marvels is going to be the two of them.
All three of them.
All three of them, I should say. Yeah, you're right. All three of them. So,
interesting.
I mean,
I don't know.
I hope Brie Larson shows up.
What'd you think about the episode, Tarek?
What Michaela says, it's not meant for my demo. It was okay. I don't think it's too hard to judge on just an introductory episode and introducing a whole new character. You know what I mean? Not a new character. A lot of people know. Even though it's not our demo, a lot of people know the character. Which first I saw the character was from the video games,
right?
That she would be in, that Ms. Marvel would be in. Am I crazy about how the powers look? Like how they're depicting it, like with the CGI wise. But I get why they're doing it.
Right.
I get why it's very consistent with how Marvel does stuff. Like where powers come from. Now we're talking about the band, clearly it's like there's something there, definitely. It makes me think about, I might have to go back and watch Shang-Chi because it makes you think about the 10 rings and where did the 10 rings come from? Are these from the same place? Not the same region I meant, but like, is there something going on where these objects are going to keep popping up? We know that Black Knight. Well, we don't know that Black Knight's going to have a movie, but there's probably going to be something with Black Knight. Like, are these all related somehow? So while we think, like, a lot of times you watch and you say, okay, well, they're going to space to do like Guardians and Thor and all that. Maybe the Earth space stuff will be a little more mystical. Maybe it'll tie into, if we get Submariner or Name One, sorry, same thing, but and all that. Maybe it all ties in. But I thought it was interesting. It was cool. It was just one episode. It's too hard to judge it off the one episode. You have to introduce the character, and I thought it was all right. It's
good. It's cool to see all this, all this power come from a different part of the globe. You know what I mean? Where everything's pretty much overseas. Right. Eternals are in like London and around that area. Black Knight too with the sword. So it's interesting to see all the the mythology that's coming out of that area right now in the MCU. Because you talk Namor, you talk all the stuff in Wakanda. The MAGA bands come from, probably Pakistan or wherever her grandmother resides.
Right.
So that it's cool to see all this, power and see it with Shang-Chi, 10 rings. Like, where's that coming from too? And that's on, what was that? Was that in Tokyo? Was it Japan or is it?
I think it was in China.
China,
yeah.
So yeah, I'm curious to know like how all this, where all this power is coming from and why it's all coming from that part of that side of the globe. So that's the mystery.
I like how Leo here says Oscar Isaac for the new Wolverine. Fam, he's Moon Knight now.
Yeah, he's Moon Knight.
That's not gonna happen, bro.
Yeah.
Relax. Let's comment about this.
They missed the opportunity.
Yeah, they missed the opportunity. Or they decided to use them for something else there. Let's talk about this, guys.
Yeah, Thunderbolts is a go. But we knew this.
Is a go. We knew it, but we didn't know exactly, or we didn't know, they finally attached a director to it. There we go. I haven't heard him. I don't know what his resume is, other than maybe some music videos.
Music videos?
Yeah, I think so.
Like which ones?
I don't know. Good question. I think here in the article it says.
Just kidding.
Let's see. Okay. Look, he did classic Kanye West and Kendrick Lamar music videos.
All right. Kendrick got some pretty dope videos.
He did a movie called Robot and Frank. He did Paper Towns. The Netflix series Beef.
It's so interesting that Thunderbolt Ross is passed away. The actor.
R.I.P. Getting hurt.
Yeah. There goes the value of my Red Hulk first appearance.
I think they can introduce it in a different way. Maybe taking what's old girl's name from Seinfeld?
Mm-hmm.
She's
she's the Countess.
Yeah,
the Countess.
The Countess. Well, maybe they make her Red Hulk.
Huh? That would be interesting. I think there is a female Red Hulk in the comic books. Yeah.
And there was somebody else that turned into Red Hulk.
Is there too?
There was another Red Hulk.
I think that's interesting. We'll see what more unfolds with Thunderbolts as they keep announcing stuff.
Well, they're already teasing stuff. You see the Abomination.
Right.
They already did they've been setting it up since Winter Soldier and Falcon.
I think Winter Soldier might be part of it too. I think he might be a part of it. I think definitely Black Widow, the new Black Widow, Yelena. And I think what else would they use there? Abomination. Maybe the
Zemo.
Zemo, of course. Yeah. And then maybe the guy that copies the fighting styles of people.
Oh yeah. Girl, that's Taskmaster.
Taskmaster. Yeah. So I think that might be the whole team up right now. We'll see what happens. We'll see what it all comes out to. But I think it'll be interesting. I think it's gonna be interesting to get finally the Thunderbolts on the big or small screen. Do you think they're doing a movie or Disney Plus? What do you think, guys?
I'd rather it be Disney Plus, to be honest with you. If it is a movie, I'd put the movie on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Interesting. I don't know if it's going to be big enough to be a temple. I don't know.
I don't know if it'll be a blockbuster. It's not Suicide Squad. Yeah. It's like Marvel's version of Suicide Squad, but I don't think enough of those characters can really carry any of the. I don't think any of those characters can carry a blockbuster hit. To be honest with you, respectfully.
We got some gaming news, guys. Got some gaming news.
What we got?
Up.
Midnight Suns?
This is
Midnight Suns.
not Midnight Suns. We got some. It's actually about subscribing to gaming stuff like that.
Why you laughing off Midnight Suns though? We gotta talk about that.
That's crazy.
That's gonna be an interesting game. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a good game. But this is that Sony's had got a new PlayStation Plus subscription plan. So now you can have technically almost the equivalent of their Xbox Game Pass. So they have the Essential tier. Then they have.
Oh, it's already here. I just actually got a notification.
Yeah. Then they got the Extra tier. Would let you get only 400 first and third party PlayStation 4.
If you already have it, does it just automatically upgrade it?
I don't know. Good question, because I have it. I gotta see.
I have it.
Yeah.
I don't know if it automatically upgraded.
I gotta see. I need these questions answered. Let's see. This article doesn't really say anything about that. So yeah, that's interesting. But I wanted to share that with you guys. So make sure you check your Sony PlayStation accounts and see
Red
what's
Dead
up.
Redemption.
Yeah. It's always a good time. Free get games part of your subscription. That's always a good time. What else we got going on before we wrap up the show? Because I know Joey's got to get on the air. What's the over under, Joey? We're gonna get a Wakanda Forever trailer in the NBA Finals.
Man, I thought, like, after reading Twitter and going down a rabbit hole on getting information on when this trailer is dropping, I thought it was gonna drop last game in Game 4. But I mean, I think
is it tied up? What's the series at right now?
It's tied up at 2.
Okay.
So 2 more games. So maybe game 6.
Yeah.
Today's game 5. Yeah, maybe game 6.
Yeah. You feel solid about that? We're definitely gonna get it before the series is over.
I feel confident that we'll get it during games. They have to. I mean, it's the NBA Finals. It's ABC, Disney's. Owns that.
Yeah.
So.
What else I got going on before I let everyone go? Let's do. I want to make. What's our hype level of Love and Thunder? They have a interview on Fandango, about 30-minute interview with Taika Waititi, and then they have Chris Hemsworth and I forget her name that plays Valkyrie.
Tessa Thompson.
Yeah, Tessa Thompson. Yeah, there's an interview with all 3 of them.
Because
30 minutes
tickets went
long.
on sale today.
Yeah. The tickets are on sale right now. Yeah.
I got mine.
If you want to check out that interview, it's about it's pretty long. That's why I want to run it here. It's about 30 minutes long, but it's on the Fandango YouTube channel, I think. And it was interesting. I didn't finish it all. I got to finish it. But you're more than invited to go check that out. And if there's anything else I'm forgetting, guys, before we wrap up the show today, I think we hit everything we wanted to hit today.
Yeah, I think we get money.
I think we got it, yeah.
Man. All right, man. Tarek, let them know how they can follow you, sir.
My name is Tarek on Instagram and also on YouTube.
All right. And then Joey, let them know how they can follow you there. And they already got it. You already got it on your
right
video
there. You see it on the blue bubble. Follow me there on Twitter, Instagram, @JoeyFranchise. Also on Twitch as well.
Yeah, that's with a Z, ladies and gentlemen. Michaela, let them know how they can follow you, keep up with you, and the YouTube channel and all that stuff.
On Instagram at Mika Fig and on YouTube at Adult Adventure Time.
Of course, you can follow me on my editorial life at DJ Speedy JR, all socials, and follow the show, Geek Culture Congress, 3 words on Facebook. Put them together for Instagram. Give us a follow. Like our Facebook page so we can grow over there. Like, subscribe over there on the YouTube channel. Give us a like on the Facebook page as well while you're at it, and everywhere else. Thank you so much for hanging out with us here. We'll be back Monday. We'll talk more Obi-Wan and more The Boys and more Ms. Marvel and anything else that drops during the week. You will talk about it and discuss it nerdy. If it's nerdy, we're discussing it here, right here in Geek Culture Congress. See you guys. Have a good one, everybody. Be safe.
Peace.
Have a great week.